This is a work of
For today's cup of coffee with Scream, a little less Scream because I'm by myself. Kid is under the weather. Very interesting. I'm going to rant is exactly what I'm going to do. What you're looking at on the screen here is it's a Victorian Gothic home. Absolutely gorgeous. And that this is the Tents place. I do believe it's how you pronounce that. If it's not, those of you over there in the UK, forgive me for that. It says, after buying Tents place for his growing family in 1843, William Gibbs went about making it his own. He remodeled the exterior of the simple Regency house into the Gothic extravaganza that exists today, and had the interiors richly decorated and furnished by the country's leading craftsmen. Each of the following three generations left their mark on Tyntesfield, adding to what had been done and incorporating the latest advances in technology to create a family home that was comfortable and efficient. And that's from nationaltrust.org.uk, and I'll put that in the description box so you can go and look at this. The pictures are just, the place is stunning. And of course, I know that you all know goth is not just fashion, and those of us that have an appreciation for the macabre and different things like that. It's also architecture, just lots of things that are under the label of goth and gothic that a lot of people do not know. Now, the disturbing part of this comes from Daily Star, and this is by Charles Wade Palmer, September the 13th of 2024, and yes, I am recording this on Friday the 13th, and there was an artist, that she was allowed to open an exhibition that has been titled The Uninvited Guest and the Unremembered Past. And this artist's name is Nicola Turner. And she's made materials using organic dead materials. And this is Miss Turner working on one of her pieces of sculpture. And so some of the onlookers say that it looks like what it looks like. And it is removable, thank God. This is what this woman's work looks like. This is modern art. This is somebody's version. There's a difference between an expression. Kid is peeping in, even as I'm recording.
The art.
You can come in if you want to.
The art sucks. It looks like shit.
And this one here, honestly, this looks like something that somebody has had removed from their intestines.
Yeah, that's what I was yelling. It looks like shit. Looks like shit.
I mean, if you've ever... There are some people that have this mental disorder where they will eat hair and different things like that, and that eventually surgeons have to remove the impaction. That's what this looks like.
Yeah.
And there she is working on this. And the problem that I have, because I do have a very highly coveted BA in art, is the fact that there is so much gaslighting within the art community. And the pictures, like I said, it's interesting that this is the outside of this dwelling, which is gorgeous. Oh my God, I mean, it's just, look at that. I would love to be able to see something like that. And even as far as the furniture that's here, very Victorian.
She has hairball logs.
Mm-hmm. And so this is a nice contrast between what used to be considered art and what they're calling art today.
Yeah.
Now, usually art is an external manifestation of whatever is inside the artist. What does that say about this lady?
That she's full of shit?
I think so. I think so. And that while you had quite a few people that were complaining about it, and rightfully so, because they, in their British way, they had tact. I do not, because I am American. And that there was somebody that was wanting to sit there going, it's, if they don't want to see it, that's their prerogative, but please don't begrudge the opportunity to the rest of us.
What?
And get this, it said, somebody else said that had seen it, said, I like the exhibition. To me, it represented the strife of those involved in the wool industry who worked hard for the owners to fund the lifestyle of those in the house. Without the workers in the house, would not have been what it was. In a way, it was built on wool. Well, guess what? If it hadn't been for the owners in the house, then the workers would have had no place to work.
Yeah.
And this is one of the problems as far as this classism and stuff. Poor people don't usually create jobs. I mean, that's just the way that it is. That's the reality of it. And the artist had told BBC, quote, I have been fascinated by seeing the broken items previously owned by the Gibbs family and in store at this place, and the glimpses beneath the tears in the fabric, the stuffing breaking free, the bowels of the furniture. Well, she got that part right. And the layers of material. Now, let me tell you something. Like I said, with the gaslighting in the art community, and it's just absolutely ridiculous. If she could look at this wonderful place, and this is what she created from that, I think that's a spiritual problem.
Yeah. Yeah. That's, I can't, my eyes aren't focusing well right now. I can't.
It
looks like shit.
It does. Like I said, it looks like removed bowel impaction.
Loves it. Loves it.
And the monstrosities that have come from this postmodern whatever we're living through. It's a hellscape.
Yeah.
And I don't care what anybody says. I don't care how much they read at the sky. I don't care what it is. Elephant shit on canvas is not art. It's elephant shit on a canvas. Yeah. Now, there have been many, many art styles since humans have begun to do art. I mean, look at the cave art. It has value today.
It does.
This has no value.
No.
I mean, if you could take it outside and, use it for kindling or to heat a home or something, but more than likely, this stuff would burn toxic. That is not art.
That's disgusting.
It is. And that these people no longer, when beauty and different things like that are no longer valued by people that get big names for producing this type of just ridiculousness, that is the emperor's new clothes.
Yeah.
And I'm glad that there are some people that's going, hey, this is shit. Now, she may be very impressed with herself. Let me tell you, schizophrenics who paint the walls with their feces are very impressed with what they've done. That doesn't mean it has value. That means it's shit on a wall. And that somebody had to go in and clean it.
Yep. Yep.
Now,
This doesn't stink like shit.
No. Hopefully not. Hopefully not.
It looks like dried out intestines.
Mm-hmm. It's just... It's an absurdity.
Yeah.
It is a true absurdity.
I mean, I could see it being appealing if it was actually in colors.
If it were in like a horror museum or something where they had removed things from somebody's body, I could see that being in a sample jar someplace.
But if it was like for example, watermelon colors,
No.
I can see that.
Then it would look like intestines. It
Green,
is
pink.
it is still the entire structure of it.
Yeah,
It just is vile.
it is.
There's no way.
There's no redeeming.
There's nothing there. There is nothing there. And this is what's going on in the art world today. And she can sit there and look all serious, and it's like you're as full of shit as this stuff that you've supposedly created. Mm-hmm. There are some amazing artists out there. She ain't one of them.
No.
And the ridiculousness of the people that are in the art community and have always been in the art community, which are usually a bunch of pretentious pricks that are telling the others what is and what isn't art. No, these people, it's a matter of laughing at them because it is laughable. It truly is. And go on and help support some of these independent artists that are good. There's quite a few young artists over on X that I enjoy their works. There's artists everywhere that are doing good work. Support them, encourage them. If you can buy some of their work, do that. But as far as this other stuff, sit there and laugh at it because that's the only thing that it's good for. Mm-hmm. I was appalled. It is hideous. And to put that inside of this amazing structure.
Yeah. And that structure is gorgeous.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I think that's a disgrace.
I think it is. I think whoever allowed her to do that, encouraged her to do that, to sit there and go, no, honey, you need to be flipping burgers somewhere.
Yes,
for real.
Truly.
There's more artistry in flipping a burger than in this bullshit.
Yeah.
So, if you've had experiences with the paranormal, the supernatural, encounters with UFOs, aliens, cryptids, tinfoil hats, if you want to sit there and debate about this and go, Orlando, honey, I think it's the most fabulous thing that I've ever seen. I want pictures. I want postcards. I want to be able to make Christmas ornaments and hang them from my tree.
I want whoever says that to get the fuck away from us. Far away.
Oh,
They could be shipped off to
You
school.
can put that in the comment section, or you can send us an email. I know I am way, way, way far behind on the emails again. I'm sorry. It's been a rough couple of weeks again. The email is cupofcoffeewithscream@gmail.com, and it's there in the description box. And I will put the link to the article, and go in the one about this house. And it's one of those that inside, in some places, it almost looked like Hogwarts. Mm-hmm. It had those ginormous portraits and those beautiful frames. Because framing is an art form in itself a lot of times, or it used to be. And, yeah, to be able to go through something like that is a dream of mine. To see something like this is a nightmare. I mean, that looks like something out of a nightmare.
That's really
Oh, my God.
disgusting.
Yeah. You want to do your spiel, or you want me to do the spiel? We're on, it's very easy. We're on YouTube, Rumble, BitChute, and over there on X, and it's Orlando, COCWS. Mm-hmm. And I'm actually pretty active over there on a variety of things because neurospicy. Mm-hmm. Know that you are loved. Treat other people the way that you would like to be treated. Do not leave people large messes to have to clean up. Be self-aware. And Lord willing.
Have some taste.
Yeah, Lord willing, we'll see you on the next cup. Bye.
Damn, the thing's a work of art. Got you pressed against the wall. Girl, I've been